Hey, what up? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've gotten on here. Busy, end of the school year, life, all that stuff. Congrats to all the teachers who made it. You did it. Another year under your belt. And I was just reflecting on how to start the year because, it starts in 2 months. You get 2 months off and you're back at training, you're planning. So I thought I'd make a video of just, in my mind, the number one thing to build success in your classroom, to build a good culture, to start the year off right, coming up in 2026, which is crazy. So I'm going to share kind of the number one thing I think is super important, 3 steps how to get there, 3 reasons why people might not want to, and then really just the benefits of doing this in your classroom, what it does. So my number one thing when you start a new year, everybody thinks get the bulletin boards, get the lesson plans. All those things make the classroom look nice, but if you do not manage students' behavior, if you do not build relationships quickly, if you do not show them that you are for them, that you want them to succeed, you want them to have fun, your classroom will not be a time-wasting classroom. Your classroom will not be a place where people sit and they're bored. Number one thing, play with your kids. I don't care if it's a classroom teacher, if you're an aide, if you are just subbing for the day, if you show kids, I'm here to have fun, have high expectations, but playing games with your kids is the number one way to build relationships quickly. Laugh with your kids, be goofy, be yourself, look new games, invent new games, test some out. Some are gonna fail, some are gonna succeed, and they'll be your game all year long. If you have recess duty, go out on the playground and in the beginning of the year, front load it. Play with your kids, start freeze tag, start games. There's so many different things and a reason why you want to do it early. You can also, another benefit is you can teach them new group games that they then take themselves. I don't know how many times I saw my kids take a game that I taught them and they go play it by themselves midway, end of the year, even beginning, and we don't really want the teacher to play with us anymore. And that's okay, but if you do it early, you front load it, you show the kids, I want to have fun during recess, during our break time, in-class games, outside games, chase your kids around, do it for the first month of school, and just watch how relationships change. That kid that was smarting off, you play and you build a relationship. Hey, I really need you to finish your math because we're going to go outside and play freeze tag. I would always go out to the playground and I would start freeze tag and I would say, I'm going to dominate you guys, just me. Here's the rules. You set up wood chips only. And then after a minute, I'm exhausted and I've barely caught anybody. So I need some freezers. You pick 2 kids to be freezers with you, and then you have fun. The laughs, the joy on kids' faces, it can't be beat. It is the quickest way to build relationships. And really, I don't know how many times I use this in my classroom. It motivates people to finish work. Because if they know outside recess is going to be a fun game, it's going to be a teacher playing with them, it's going to be community class time, it's going to build relationships, it will motivate them to get those last 2 problems done. It'll motivate them to finish their writing assignment, whatever it is. Sometimes kids don't do work because there's nothing in it for them. Throw a game in, throw a class game, indoors, outdoors, a group activity, an extra break. That is the number one way I like to build culture. Now, a lot of teachers, and myself included, I got a crazy class. I can't trust them. Some of the pitfalls that people fall into is, if I play games, I'm going to lose control. Not if you set up the expectations, not if you have kids sit out who are trying to disrupt the game and dominate the game, not if you set the clear expectations, set the rules, let's have fun, quick correction, we're not going to play that way, let's try it again. Be very quick and positive. Don't linger on, you're always a bad kid. Why are you trying to disrupt our game? Sit down. That's just reinforcing the negative. But hey, I want you to play. Please don't do that again. And smile, laugh, have fun. If they do it again, I've had to put kids in, hey, we're going to play a game. This person keeps trying to dominate. Please go out in the hallway while we play our game. And they sit out there, and then I say, if you show me responsibility, I can get you back in this game. Maybe the next round, maybe tomorrow, if you show me you can be respectful. But giving the kids something to look forward to, a game is top notch. People worry, what if kids don't want to play the games? Well, if they don't want to play the games, you're just not finding the right game. Silent ball, chop and drop. We did drawing, 20 questions. We did 4 corners, create games. Look up online. Fun games in classroom, fun camp games. Adapt them to your age level. Games are such a great way to build relationships. And A lot of times people will say, oh, I'm never with my kids at recess. I'm never with my kids when they're on the playground. Take a 10, 15-minute recess break in the morning. Build that culture in the beginning of the year. If you have to get permission from your principal, then do it. But go outside, take a break from material. This is a hard lesson, but I think we can get it done in 20 minutes, which means we'll have 10, 15 minutes to just go outside and play. Start that game, chase those kids, have some fun, laugh, and they are going to be for you all year long, especially in the winter. When it gets harder, the end of the year, they're going to remember those games. They're going to ask you to play all year long. You can kind of phase out of it as the year's going, but start the first month of school, play those games. It will pay off greatly. Last one, benefits. It creates quick, long-lasting relationships. If you can smile and chase a kid around during freeze tag, if you can make a memory of knocking a ball out of a kid's hand. All year we played, it was ultimate frisbee, but we played with a ball. And all year she would talk about how there was somebody threw it to me and I was going to catch it. She jumped up, smacked it down. All year she would say, remember that time I knocked the ball out of your hands? And every time I would laugh and smile, and it was our little thing. That student had a great year. That student grew academically. That student was confident because she knew her teacher was for her. She knew there was games. She knew there was fun. So I'm going to work hard in class because this teacher is not going to waste my time. It builds confidence in kids. When you play a game and you're there to coach and lead and be the leader in the beginning, the first month of school, kids are more confident to ask each other to play, to start their own games, to enforce rules. No, that's not how we play. Mr. Joe taught us how we play this way. 100%. Builds confidence in students every single time you play. And the last one, it builds community. Kids don't want to miss out on the fun game. Kids don't want to miss out on silent ball, on outside activity, on a freeze tag. They want to finish their work. They don't want to be the kid that's sitting out while everybody else is having fun. And if you have those times, which you will, kids sit out, have more fun with the kids. Laugh louder, laugh harder. Make it a super fun activity that kid wants to be a part of next time. Play games with your kids. That is the number one way you can start your school year strong. All the other things, set expectations, all that. But if you're not willing to chase your kids around, to be goofy, to build memories, not just talk with other teachers on the playground if you got recess duty, play with your kids, build relationships, and have fun with it. You'll start the year super successfully, just like I've done every year.